I'm Zulika van Heerden from Langebaan Realtors, and today I've got the privilege of speaking to Nico Fourie from Bigfoot Construction, and we're standing here in the brand new part of the Golf Estate development called Juille. So I'm going to ask Nico a couple of questions just to see how he works with clients in this estate. He's currently got seven projects with a possible additional 5 projects on the go here in Juille. And Nico is going to tell us how he's got to be the dominant builder here in the estate. He is basically shaping the entire estate here in Juille as he's become the dominant builder in this area. So Nico, what inspired you to get involved in the building industry?
Yeah, that takes us back a while. It wasn't my forte in the beginning. My father was in construction. He was a site foreman and in electrical, and years ago when he was supposed to retire, I don't think he made enough provision for retirement, and over about 20 years ago I started an electrical company for him, and for that first year I split between my work and his inspirations, and after that I got into construction, and eventually in about 2011 I registered my own construction company. So I've been in the construction industry for about 20 plus years.
Sure, that's a lot of experience. And tell me, what drew you to this specific project in the development?
One of my clients, slash friend now. So I've built his 4th house now for him. But yeah, he insisted that I build a house inside the country estate for him, which I did last year. And yeah, after we did all the registrations and jumped through all the hoops, we found out it's quite nice and convenient working here in Langebaan, all of these together. So now, yeah, we've got 7 projects running up here at the moment, and a total of 15 opportunities up here.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, what does it take to manage 7 projects at the same time?
The right people.
That's important.
So yeah, I think I've learned over the years to get the right group together, and I have got the right group, especially my foreman. So we have a foreman every area that we work. I've got one that is specifically assigned just to the Juille area here in the country estate. I've got a foreman in Cape Town, I've got a foreman in Saldanha. So I swap them around as priorities need, but currently, yeah, I've got the right people here, and I've also, my subcontractors and my contractors I've been working for years, for years, my suppliers. Yeah, so it's about building the right group of people, right team.
Okay, yeah, that can be quite a task. So I've got some other questions I want to ask Nico as well, but while we're standing in front of these 2 projects here, these are projects managed for clients that are far away. How do you handle that? Because this particular one, they're in Johannesburg, the other one they're in Cape Town. It's a little bit easier. But what do you do for clients in this
So we've had a lot of experience, especially off the coast, people, let's call it semi-migrating from other areas of South Africa here. And I've had experience with a client where he saw his foundations being dug, and then went overseas for work and came back 6 months later and first braai in his house. So we've learned to adapt. These days everything is easier with technology, with Zoom calls and with WhatsApp, and yeah, and otherwise we get in an assessor to help us assist if it's not a bank client, a bank bonded client, even assist with how we progress throughout the work. So we have done long distance relationships with clients. Yeah, although I enjoy it more to be face to face and a handshake and look in their eyes.
Okay, perfect. So Nico, tell us, what sets your process apart from other builders?
I think the process is a nice word to use. Buying a house is a big deal in a person's life. So it's not small change, and your hard-earned money goes into something. So we work with a client straight from the beginning to make a house a home, something that you're satisfied with, that you enjoy going home to in the evenings, that you can live in and build memories with your family. A house is a product. Anyone can build a house. Not anyone can do it well, but I think it's more the process of guiding your client through the whole build, helping them. Each and every person has got their own individual needs to build a house that they want. What you like and what I like might not be the same thing at the end of the day, but yeah, to guide a person through it. So we can help and assist through experience. We know where the wind blows, we know where the sun shines, we know where the views are, yeah, and help guide a person in that sense of the word, but still at the end of the day, it's that client's product. So we have some plot and plan options here, but that ties in with what current trends are in houses and what we know clients like. But there is a couple of options where client can design their own house from the beginning, something that they like and they would love to live in. So there's plot and plan options, or we can do that. Any other two.
Well, I've been involved in some of the design features of some of the plot and plans down at the bottom there. And Nico goes the extra mile in getting in interior designers to actually do the renders exactly as you're going to see the final project. And then also you've incorporated some energy efficient features in a lot of your plot and plan options, like the freestanding fireplaces, you've got the solar inverters.
We have to. That's where the current life is.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone wants to build a house anymore with backup electricity, without that backup electricity. Yeah, so I think it becomes a trend now. You have to do that. And also now I started moving over to smart homes. We've incorporated companies like Control 4 that helps us with one of this specific project has got cinema rooms, etc., etc. We need to start looking at smart homes and integrating smart homes.
And that's where you see the future.
That's why I think that's where we're moving to. So everything in your house, from the washing machine to the dishwasher, talks to your cell phone these days. Yeah, we're trying to integrate and keep up with the times.
And tell me, as a builder, what's some of the biggest challenges that you face?
I think our biggest challenges, we know how to build a house. It's getting the right people together, and it's taken us years to build our team and to give an end product where you have minimum human error. And I think that's how we pride ourselves. Most of my clients, like this one over here, is return clients. So of the 7 projects we're running now, 4 of them is all clients that I'm building another house for. That's also what we pride on, is my clients are my advertisement. I think you know most of my clients.
Yes. Okay. And then just in closing, what advice would you give to buyers that are considering building their own home?
Well, I would obviously always recommend building a new house, because you can help with the design and build something that you truly want, as opposed to buying a house that's already there and that was built to someone else's specifications. Yeah, we can assist you from the beginning in building a house, so you want to live in it, with all your needs and trinkets that, like I said, is catered to each individual.
Well, thank you very much, Nico, for joining us here today. If anybody wants to get in touch with you, how can they do that?
I like to speak in person, so my number one way of communication is the cell phone. You can contact me on my number on 072-769-1919. Otherwise, you can look up bigfootconstruction.co.za or nico@bigfootconstruction.co.za.
So like I said in the beginning, we're at Juille. There are only a few plots available, but Nico and his team have already secured quite a number of plots in this development. So there are plot and plan options available. So the current ones that they are doing have already been sold, but there are another 5, 6
these
that are
7
available.
gone.
Yeah.
There are 7 more available.
7 more available. Yeah. So if you want to reach out to me, I can send you the spec of each one of those. We've got 3D renders, which also helps you to visualize what the end product is going to look like. Thank you, Nico.
Thank you.
Chat to you soon.